Y'all, I have no idea what happened. Let me get this turned around so that y'all can see. I apologize for that. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I do not know what happened, but it completely lost live. That's real life, I guess. So I hope that y'all get back on and we will continue where we left off. We are doing texture magic and we're going to make a guitar look like petrified wood. And I have already mixed up this the powder. And what I wanted, because as you can see, this is really kind of white, and I didn't want white. I wanted just a little bit of color. And so I used antique white. I'm going to turn this over here where y'all can see. That's the color that I put in because of the glaze that I'm going to be using. And that way y'all wouldn't have to sit and watch. So again, I apologize for that interruption. I don't know what happened. But this is about the consistency that you want. That's really about like icing, you know, for a cake. And also, before I go any further, y'all be sure and like and share, and you will be entered into a drawing for some of 8 ounce of Miss Lillian's no wax chalk paint. I've already got part of the guitar done, as you can see, and I wanted y'all to see what it looked like applied. And what I'm going to do is I also want to show you how easy it is to sand. Oh, and y'all be sure and tell us where y'all are from. We'd love to know where everybody's from. I use, once it's dry, I usually let it dry overnight. I will come back and I use 220, and it doesn't take much. You just lightly sand. You're just going to be getting the knobs off. And that's about all you have to do. And then I'll take a chip brush like this, and then I'll just brush all of the dust. Of course, I take it outside, and I'll get all the dust off and use a hairdryer and blow it off too. So, but I want to go ahead and I'm going to turn the phone down where y'all can see and watch me apply. Now, you can apply it with 2 different things. I use a stick like this, or I use a cake decorating knife like this. So it just depends. Whatever you want, whatever, you know, you don't have to go out and buy one. It's just something that I've had for a long time, so I use it a lot. So I'm going to turn this down where y'all can see. Again, y'all be sure and share where y'all are from. We would love to know. It's really cool to go back and look and see where everybody is from. Just so y'all can see, I will go ahead and I'll just apply with this. And I usually just leave it in my cup, and I'll pull just a little bit out. And I have the pins in there so that once I get what is in the cup applied, then I can turn it over and show y'all the glaze. And I got a couple of other surprises to show y'all as well. But y'all, it doesn't take much. You can see I'm not going in any certain pattern. I'm just getting it on. And another good thing about Miss Lillian's Texture Magic is the fact that, say I got half of this done and something come up and I needed to quit. I could quit, go on, come back 2 days later, mix up more, and start all over again. And no one would ever know that you had done that. So that's really something that's great about the Texture Magic. Also, you want to make sure that you get it stirred really well, because if you have a color like the Merlot, you don't want to have any white specks in it. So, and it's not hard. It doesn't take long to get it mixed up. And you know what? This doesn't take much. You can take it, and say you've got a little, you think you want it a little bit thinner. You can see there, you can just take and pull that. See how much more that's spreading? And then you can just come back, work that in any direction, and you're good to go. You don't have to even really think about what you're doing. A lot of times if I think about what I'm doing, it is not what I want. So I just randomly just get it on there. And oh, and if there's anything that any of y'all would like for us to show y'all how to do, or that y'all would like to learn, please let us know. We would love to know that, because I will guarantee you there is somebody that will be able to do that for you. And see, I'm going to leave those, and I'm going to let the glaze dry on the other side, and then I'm going to come back, pull those out, and then apply my Texture Magic. And I want to show y'all applying it to the edge as well. Okay, I want to get this down here where you can see it. See, it doesn't matter the curvature. It's just as easy to apply in any way that you want, or in any object. It's a very versatile product. It's just I didn't want to do this side because I didn't want the glaze to get down into the wet Texture Magic. But I wanted y'all to see just how easy it is to apply on a curved surface. And you can see how much is in here. Let's see, about right here. And this, I'm telling you, I will have product left. And I've also got a way that I'm going to do the bar a little different. I'm not going to use regular paint. I'm going to use my all-time favorite, Miss Lillian's Gilding Jewels. You know, I really didn't realize just how much I used those until I started going back and watching some of my own lives. Y'all, I was very, very worried because about an hour and a half before this, I got deathly sick. But I cramped, you know, real life, how that happens. I said, oh, Lord, not tonight. So I crammed some meds down, and we shall move forward. Y'all, I really like work, and you can see how easy that is to move. It is not hard to work with. There's different ways that you can apply it. It just depends on what you're going for. And I wish I didn't have that stuff in my way because I use my turnabout a lot. Y'all, these are some of the handiest things in the world to have one of these. Then you can just turn it around like that. So if you ever see one, grab it. I love it. Hey, and also, y'all let us know what is those of you that have used Miss Lillian's before, and as y'all can tell, I'm losing my voice too. What else can go wrong? But I've been battling that for about 2 weeks. But for those of you that have used Miss Lillian's, what is your favorite product? I try to say, but it's kind of like picking out a paint color. You know, I'll use a color and I say, oh my God, I love that color. And then the next color I use, I end up saying the same thing. And then I will see what some of the girls, the stockists, the retailers for Miss Lillian, post their stuff. I'm like, oh, I like that color. And also, if you are interested in any of Miss Lillian's products, you can visit her website and look up to see if there are any retailers in your area, and if not, you can order right there online. And if you are someone that loves to paint and would really be interested in carrying Miss Lillian's, shoot them a message. They will be more than happy to help you out, and we'd love to have you. We share a lot, and that's really important. Now see, I'm going to have stuff left over. So, in all reality, I really mixed up too much. But you know what? I would, I wasn't feeling like I was, or if it was earlier in the day, I would probably find another project to work on. So, you know what? That just goes to show you how far. I probably only used half of what was in there. So that's also good to know. Now I want to flip this over, and I'm going to show y'all. Let me see. I need to put something under this to hold it up. Oh, perfect. Now, as you can see, let me see if I can hold this up without messing anything up. This here, I have used Miss Lillian's Gilding Jewels already, and I've already applied some here, but I wanted y'all to see how I apply it. There's really no rhyme or reason. I just pick my colors, and I'm really shocked at myself because I've only used 3. Normally I use just about everything she has, and so you can see, look, she's got a lot of cool colors. And, oh, look at this one, Diva. Isn't that gorgeous? Very pretty. Okay. Oh, and I wanted to show y'all something else. This is Texture Magic on a bottle. And look, that, I mean, I'm scraping that hard. That is not coming off. This was glass. I put swamp mud on it, then I took Texture Magic, and I let it dry, and I had Starling mixed in, and then I came back with the glaze, one of Miss Lillian's antiquing glaze, and very pretty, I think. Okay, there it is. I use, see, the colors I'm using is patina, moss, and copper, and I just use my stencil brush. Okay. Now y'all be sure and share and comment, and you will be entered into the drawing for one of Miss Lillian's No Wax Chalk Paint 8-ounce colors. That's hard for me to say, 8 ounce. Okay, and and y'all, these last forever, and a lot of times I will go ahead and offload because I don't want it just really bright in one area. And what I'm going to do is I am going to move it around, okay? Just like that. And then I'm going to pick up a little of the copper, and see, that's quite a bit on, not a lot, but I don't want that much. So I'm just going to come in because I wanted it to have like a patina finish. And you can see, I will show y'all right here so that you can see. See where I've sanded and there's a little bit of that gold coming through? Well, whenever I get down to that area, the gilding jewel is going to cover that up. So I'm not worried about it. And even if it didn't, I wouldn't worry. It's okay. I've got a little bit right there, so I'm just going to scrape that off. And y'all didn't see that. I did not use my spit, so. But that's what you do in real life. It's like I don't have time to do this or that, so you just make it work. I know that there's many of y'all out there that do the same. Okay, I need a little bit more green. I thought about adding some of the gold in, but I really don't think I want to do that. I really like what I have going on, and that is the patina look. So I want to raise this up where y'all can see that. Isn't that pretty? I really think that's going to be cool. Now, y'all, I have not decided yet what I'm going to do to this, but once I get it completely finished, I will take a good picture of it and we'll post it. Y'all, excuse me just a second. I got to have a drink of water. Okay, I'm trying to think if there is anything that I am forgetting or that I need to remind y'all. Y'all just share and leave a comment so that you can be entered in the drawing for the 8 ounce. And I'm telling y'all, you will absolutely love Miss Lillian's paint. You do not have to use wax. It's fabulous. Let's see. Now I am going to, and the glaze the antique glaze I'm going to be using is truffle. And we'll put all this in once we're through. And y'all, if you ever can't remove one of your lids, the best thing in the whole world is a rubber mallet. So there was 2 or 3 that I couldn't get open this afternoon. And I'm going to use Miss Lillian's just a chip brush. Okay, and I really don't want to get any on the sides. I'm just going to do it on here. Now, if you were working on a large project and you were concerned about how much would soak in, you could always put a top coat on. Now, I'm going to use Miss Lillian's sponge, and I put it in water, and then I wringed all the water out. You want to make sure that it's all out. And then I'm just going to take it, and I'm going to pull that off. And you know what? There's some there that can go somewhere else. So you really don't even have to worry about getting too much on here. That's the cool thing about it. And see, that's just going to blend right with the gilding jewels. And, you know, I'm not being real skimpy, but I'm not using a whole lot. But I can't wait to show y'all the other that I have already done, and I will explain all of that, what I did in that. And you know, y'all can either use, to remove a glaze, you can use baby wipes, you can use Miss Lillian sponge, and I always keep a bucket of water so that I can, whenever this gets saturated, I can dip it in and rinse it out. And you know what? I think I like this heavier in here, so I'm going to leave that. And I'm just going to go in where the white spots are showing underneath. And you know what? If you don't have it dark enough, your first time you can let it dry and come back and add more later. But usually on your first one, you can get it pretty much the way that you want, especially on something this small. But y'all, this application can be done on furniture. You know, it's not that, it's just that I had the guitar and I really thought it would be a cool finish. And, but you know, you could put this on drawer fronts. You could do a top, a dresser top, just a drawer top like this. Okay. and there's something else I wanted to show y'all. This is kind of saturated, so I'm just going to, I was going to leave that so that I could show y'all. There's a few white spots here I want to fill in. You know, the thing is don't ever be afraid. Just dive right in. And if you're unsure of a color, do a sample board. I do that a lot. You can take a washcloth and then manipulate it, and you can rub it, because I really want this lighter here to be showing. Okay, let me put the lid on this, because I know me. And again, if y'all have any questions, be sure and ask. Miss Lillian and Miss Marilyn are here to answer all of your questions. Okay, I am going to hold that up where y'all can see that. Isn't that cool? That looks just like petrified wood. Absolutely stunning. I love it. I think it is so cool. And you know, see, look here. I got that off, and that's okay. Just to show you how easy things are to fix. I can come back, okay? And there you go. It's fixed. No problem. Okay, there we go. Now, I want to show y'all a couple of others that I did. And let me turn this up so I can kind of explain to y'all. Okay, and again, I apologize for losing y'all. I have no clue what happened, and I've never had that happen, but go figure. These are some that I did this afternoon. Is that not gorgeous? I love this one. Now, let me explain what I did. I took Texture Magic and I just mixed it with water, and I applied it all the way across. Because I wanted the copper metallic, and you don't want to use your metallic paint in the Texture Magic because you'll lose your metallic. So I just waited until the Texture Magic was dry, and then I come over that with the copper, and this is the copper, okay? And then the next one is Treasure Teal. Gosh, she's got some beautiful colors. And then on this one, as you can see, it's a little bit lighter than the guitar. And I think that's because it was just the raw Texture Magic, and it didn't have any of the antique white in it. Now, on the copper, I used the Ebony Antiquing Glaze. You can see there. And I think that is absolutely gorgeous. Would that not be beautiful on a piece of furniture? I just love it. And then the Torrid Teal, I did something a little different. I used the Antiquing Glaze Whitewash. And then on this one, I used the Truffle again, and it was just the raw Texture Magic. So, y'all be sure and share and leave a comment, and you'll be put in the drawing for an 8 ounce of Miss Lillian's no wax chalk paint. And we shall do that here in just a second. But again, while we're waiting on that, we really want to thank y'all for taking the time to stop in and say hello, and to like and share our videos, because that really helps us a lot. We enjoy it, and it's wonderful to be able to do what you love. And so that's what I love. I'm blessed. Many of us are blessed because we do love what we do. So, oh yes, the colors are awesome. I can see some of the comments now, but oh my gosh, we have a winner. Do we have a drum roll? Betty Hiltz. or hits. Hits. I did not want to say the wrong name or pronounce it wrong, so if I have, please forgive me. But you are the winner, so you need to be sure, and thank you, Jackie. I appreciate that. That means a lot coming from y'all. But that's it, folks, and we do appreciate it, and please share, and we appreciate it. Y'all have a blessed evening. Now I am gonna go hit the couch. Good night, y'all. Have a blessed evening.